Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's see what Spirit has for us this evening. Okay, everyone. The first card out is the Six of Pentacles. Yes, this looks like everyone wants to work together, to come back together, and to give equally to each other. That is divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay. Next card out, Spirit. Thank you for the clear and concise messages tonight. Next card is the Eight of Swords. Six of Swords, I'm sorry. So that is basically leaving what no longer serves you, separating yourself from things that you feel like you've outgrown and they're no longer part of you. Okay, going into your next scenario, your new scenario. Thank you, Spirit. And the next card is the next two cards, actually. The first one is the Three of Wands. That is waiting for our ships to come in. Knowing that there's something better is coming. Okay, we've been through this cycle. This cycle is no longer working for us. We've gone through our spiritual awakening, and we know that there's something better for us down the road. Okay. And then at the same time that one flipped, the next card that came out was the Two of Cups, which tells us that, we have a soul connection with our divine feminine. Okay. If this divine masculine knows that this is a divine connection. This isn't just like some fling that he had or a sexual encounter or something like that. This is a connection that is, divinely guided. So the ships that he knows he's waiting to come in is to separate himself from what no longer serves him and come back to the divine feminine, which is divinely guided, which he knows that is the person he should be with because he has a mission with her also. Okay. All right. The next card, Spirit, that we're looking for is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, what this is him going down memory lane. Okay. Basically, going over all the things that they went through in their scenario. Okay. All the good times, all the bad times, the pros, the cons. He's looking at the karmic cycle and saying, well, is that cycle better than coming to the new cycle with the divine feminine? So he's weighing it out. And of course, he feels the pull, the magnetic pull to the divine feminine. And his intuition is telling him the divine feminine. So he knows where he needs to go. But his ego, is stubborn and all of that. So that's why the spiritual awakening is necessary. Because it breaks them out of all of those egoic bad cycles in their own minds to get them to go where they know they're meant to be. All right, so let's do this Intuit Oracle to clarify. To clarify the Six of Pentacles, which is the key. Okay, so he knows that this is the solution to his issue. Well, not issue, but where he needs to be. Spirit has already told him, within his own self, he knows, he feels the magnetic pull, sees the signs of synchronicities. So he knows that this is the key to where he needs to be in his life. He won't have a good life unless he's really going to do what he needs to do spiritually. And Spirit is leading him back to the divine feminine. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Okay. And we're doing that with the raccoon, which is the problem solver. Okay. Divine masculine knows that he has to go away from what no longer serves him and come back to where he knows, the divine feminine is his home. He knows that already. Okay. Next card out. Clarify the Three of Wands. All right. is these 3 cards to come out. That is the Sun. The 3 of Wands is clarified by the Sun. So that's Spirit telling him that Divine Feminine is the way to go. Okay? Separate yourself from what no longer serves you and come back to your home. Come back to where you know it's going to work for you. Okay? The next card out is the Fish. Okay? And this clarifies the 2 of Cups. Okay, this tells him that, he's probably lost finances. He lost himself. He lost a lot of stuff while he's in that karmic cycle. But this Fish tells him that the minute that he comes back to this divine connection, that Spirit is going to show him that it's going to be better than that karmic cycle could have ever been. So he has to drop all that fear, all that doubt, to know that the minute he comes back to this cycle, the Divine Feminine, that everything in his life is going to improve. Okay? And the last card to clarify the 7 of Pentacles is the Wolverine. Okay? The Wolverine is very determined. He's unpredictable. He's a power struggle. He has that power struggle in him now. He has the ego, and then he has, the pull towards Divine Feminine. So that's that power struggle he has right now. But he's the type, he's never going to give up, and he's going to be determined to make his way back to the Divine Feminine. Okay? And he's going to. Okay? Now I'm going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle to clarify. We're going to get 3 of these. Okay? And then we'll close out the reading. All right. First card is, will you ever make things right? Now, he beats himself up all the time because he's like, he did all these things to Divine Feminine. How is she ever going to forgive him or whatever? Now, some of them are going to let him go. Okay? But a bunch of them are going to, they know what their mission is. They know that part of their mission is forgiveness. So, of course, they're going to forgive him. So, it's up to the Divine Feminine to do what she feels to do. And that's why he's asking that question to her, because he knows really it's on his shoulders. Okay? Next card is, I compare others to you. Okay? Yeah, of course he does. Because he's already tried to replace her, but he can never replace her anyway. Okay? He's tried with all these different, karmic people, karmic cycles, the karmic herself, but he could never replace Divine Feminine, no matter how he tried. So he knows that where the magnetic pull is. He knows that Spirit has already showed him where he needs to be. Okay? The last card is, I wonder how you feel. He knows, really, Spirit has showed him that if he comes back, it's going to be a good scenario for him. Plus, if he knows the Divine Feminine, because he's been around her, if he's been around her or him, he knows how they feel about him. So this fight that he's having right now is basically the fight for himself, against himself, But anyway, that's the reading I have tonight. And I hope it helps. And please like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. Have a nice night.